Hey there, it's Elizabeth and welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season and a very happy new year. Let's get started, shall we? What you are looking at right here is the thoughtful gift that my husband bought for me this year for Christmas. It is a 1930s Royal manual glass keyed typewriter, and I love it. I cannot wait to use it. This will be totally fabulous. This says Merry Christmas. It will be totally fabulous to use when I'm using journaling cards or I want to type out a letter to a friend on a bit of stationery or something like that. Now, I know y'all are probably saying, Elizabeth, that's what they have computers for. Yes, they do. But if I'm typing on a label or like I said, a journaling card or a piece of stationery, I would rather type on a typewriter because it fits. And I don't have to go to the computer with all of my, technological knowledge that I do not have and mess with trying to figure it out. I'm old school. So I cannot wait to start using this precious baby. Oh, I love it. He's so thoughtful. So let me get this out of the way. I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's get into what the Fauxbonichi and different projects that I've been working on. Sorry if it's shaking, and obviously I'm sorry for the background noise because y'all know I have background noise. There's always the water pump is going off, the dogs are going off, my washing machine is going. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is my 19th Fauxbonichi. This is my January, February. And in true Elizabeth fashion, let's see, there's the inside. This is a calendar page. Oh, forgot to tell you, this is the calendar page too. Put my little calendar in here, my little pocket. I forgot to do my labels, so I need to print those out. And this is how far I've gotten. Yes, today is the 8th. It is Monday the 8th. This is my first full day back in town. So we had gone down to the Keys for about 2 weeks. We had left Christmas Day actually, and we didn't get home until Sunday yesterday the 7th. So this is all I've done in my book. Unfortunately, while we were on our vacation, my husband and I, obviously we did have a few fun days down there while we were down there. But a lot of the time, my husband and I weren't feeling well, so that pretty much stunk, but we got a few good days in, and here's my beautiful husband, a man and his fish. He caught a beautiful mutton snapper. He was so proud of that. So yeah, and then we saw some manatees in the canal, so we took a picture of those. So this is as far as I've gotten. It's kind of difficult to do my Fauxbonichi sometimes down in the Keys when I'm down south because I don't have a printer down there and I have very limited supplies. I don't have a craft room or anything like that down there, and I can only take so much, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've got to work on all of this coming up, but that's fine. It's no big deal. I do have the entire book prepared, prepped with everything. I just need to print out my labels and and that's pretty much it. I'm trying something a little bit new this year, I think. I'm not really sure. We'll see how it goes. I did this page because I had limited supplies. So that's how this page turned out. Writing small is very difficult for me, but I'm going to continue to try it. I have all my notes for all the pages that I keep in my phone, so I will be filling out these pages very soon and getting those done. But yeah, just trying something a little bit different, trying to see if I can do them more quickly, I guess. Which obviously, I have 6 pages to catch up on, but once I get caught up, it won't be that big of a deal. But I just want to be able to quickly jot down the things that were going on, do a simple decoration of the page, and move on, because there are a lot of different things this year that I would like to attempt to accomplish. So, so we'll see how that goes. So that's the Fauxbonichi front. And let's see, we'll save that for in a second. Here's my jot journal. Okay, story on this, I have shelved it for now. Okay, let me see. In here, I skipped November completely. And then when I was down in the Keys, I did begin, yeah, see, like I decorated some of my pages and I began December. I don't know if I'm going to finish it or not. I really have no idea. And this should be, you know, January. We'll see how it goes. But you know what? If I finish it, great. If I don't, that's okay too. I am not going to fret about it at all. My main journal is my Fobonichi. So that is the main journal that I want to make sure that I get the memories down in. This is just a little extra bit of funness, you know? So I'm going to shelf it for now. And I'm okay with that for right now. And we'll see how it goes later on. Maybe I'll pick it up a little bit later and work on it some when things calm down. So yeah, things have been rather crazy here, as per usual. This is my November, December book, and you'll see it in a flip through. But what was I just saying? Yeah, things have just been crazy. It's like my husband's health has not been great. I'm taking him, today's Monday the 8th, I'm taking him Wednesday on the 10th up to the hospital. He's got all day testing. So if, you know, if y'all are inclined to say a prayer for my husband and his testing, I would very much appreciate it. We both would. Yeah, he's got all day tests, scans, you know, this test, that test to find out why he cannot eat properly. So we're really hoping that, you know, something can be done. Anyway, there's that. So one of the things that I did, oh, is it in this book? No, it's not in this book. Okay. Yeah. I did in this book. I don't even know if I showed you this or not. No, probably not. Yeah. These are just some simple layouts that I did. And then this was the end of the year. And then here I need to do my shout outs. So I need to write out my shout outs and then film that video for you guys. I'm looking forward to doing that because I've got a lot of new channels to share with you. And then while I was down south, and you know, like I said, I don't know if I said it or not, but we were not feeling well, much of the time. So one of the days I sat and I drew this girl here. And, in all honesty, I'm pretty darn proud of her, if I do say so myself. I really like the way she turned out. And again, I have limited supplies, you know, so I had like a W magazine, and so I didn't have to draw her left eye, and I didn't have to draw hair. There's a little tip for you. I just found these actually happen to be mushrooms, jeweled mushrooms, in fact. And so I happened to find them in the W magazine and just clipped them out and glued those on for her hair. And then I always like to add a quote. I don't know. So it says, "I'm like a fungus. You can't get rid of me." Oh, that's to my husband. Yeah, I'm like a fungus. So, and then, I had put this on Instagram as well, I think, and my Facebook, and a lot of people were just so sweet and generous with their compliments and comments. And I spoke to a friend that I've been friends with online with for a few years, and she is a wonderful watercolorist. Oh my gosh, she is so talented, and she is an art teacher. And so she asked me to call her, so I did, and so we met for the first time, and that was really awesome. You can find her on Instagram at her name is Suzala, and she is just a wonderful artist. So she gave me some pointers on this girl as well, and then she told me, you know, she wanted me to start drawing just simple objects, right? So I don't know if you can see this, but there's my spoon and my beer. Yeah. A lot of practice, but anyway, so I love her. I just had so much fun doing her. I kind of hate that she's in my Fobonichi, but that's just the way it goes. So yeah, and I just did her with my finger. I smudged, you know, with my finger, and I used a mechanical pencil because that's all I had. And that's why she's on graph paper and in my Fobonichi, because I didn't have a sketchbook with me and all of that jazz. So yeah, love her. Love her. Oh, that was a lot of fun to work on. What else have I been working on? Oh, this right here. When I got home, I have been wanting, anyway, to do some junk journals, right? So, well, where should I begin? Let's see. Okay. Well, let me show you this right here. Okay, so this here is a stack of Christmas cards that I had received from friends, from family, people from the Fobonichi group, and people even from YouTube. So that was super fun. People I've met on YouTube. So all of these are all Christmas cards and letters and, Christmas photos and all of that. I like to put these in a book. I know some people like to recycle their cards and all of that, and I am all for that. But for my personal cards from friends and family, I like to save them. So yeah, from 2012 to, I think I skipped 2013, but I'll show you here, because they're right here. See, this is a book that I made in 2012. It has all of the Christmas cards I was sent. I'm not going to obviously show you the inside because there are like pictures and stuff. And then this was from 2014, I think. Let me see. Oh, see, I always put our Christmas letter in the front. Yeah, 2014. So that was this book that I made that houses our Christmas cards. And then this was 2015, right? So this is just our personal Christmas letter here that I put in the front. And I bound this with elastic, with gold elastic, and it works really well. And I use my cinch here on the side. So then this one here this holds actually my 2016 cards from last year. So I got home yesterday and I saw, we had to clean up Christmas. We had left our Christmas tree for 2 weeks. We had left all the decorations up. We had left all the Christmas cards up, all of that. So yesterday, the kids and I and my daughter's boyfriend all worked together and cleaned up Christmas at our house. And so I had, sorry for the reach, I had this whole stack, of Christmas cards. And I thought, well, I need to make a junk journal for those, which I am going to do. But then when I was looking on my shelf, I had noticed that I never put my 2016 ones into a book. And so let's see. Yeah, there are no pictures. So this happens to be a junk journal that was made for me in a swap that I did years ago. Probably, I would say 2015 maybe. I don't think there's even a date on here. Anyway, I did a Christmas swap and I never really knew what to do with this journal because at the time I wasn't like into doing a December daily or anything like that. So yesterday my mind started churning and I saw this journal on my shelf and of course my stack of cards for this year, 2017. And I thought, oh, I need to make a book for that. And then I found a stack of 2016 cards, which had never been put into a book. And then I found this sweet junk journal that was made. I added the little tie off here because I have a very intimate relationship now with my crocodile. And so yeah, this is a beautiful little book. And so I just went ahead and put Christmas cards and pictures, and I don't want to show pictures. Let's see. Okay. So see, like here's a page here. These are just Christmas cards that I glued into the pages, and I love the way it turned out. So that's my 2016. And then this whole stack of cards here from this year, what I'm going to do is I have already, out of a Bisquick box, I have already made the covers and the spine, right? So they're going to go like this, blah, blah. And I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do signatures. I'm going to do 2 signatures and I'm going to do similar to what this book has. And I'm just going to put pages in it of old Christmas paper that I'm probably never going to use, old Christmas scrapbook paper. And then I will glue these cards down or tuck them into pockets or whatever the case is. So I'm going to work on that. I'm excited to do that. Let's see what else. Oh, this was cute. I was bored one day down south and I saw this in was it W Magazine? No, it was Harper's Bazaar. Harper's Bazaar, they had it was a huge full page, thing. And so, yeah, I just drew her up. And then I was working on these. A lovely friend from the Fobonichi group, Joy. She had made these super cute little felt ornaments, right? Now, this one isn't completely done. Oh, let me see. I bet I have a picture in here. That's why I had this book out. Hello, Elizabeth. Yeah, there we go. Without a glare, okay? That is what it looks like when it's complete. And it's poofy, it has batting inside of it, and it has blanket stitching around it, and a little button sewn on, and it's just made from pieces of felt and pieces of fabric and whatever, Here's a little piece of the fabric that I used. I got this fabric actually from Karen. So yeah, super cute. So I know like Christmas is so over with, you know what I'm saying? And I know everyone is pretty much, sorry, I'm bending over. Oh, I think, everyone is pretty much done with Christmas, but I really want to make like a whole bunch of these to have for next year. So yeah, I'm starting early. I'm starting a year early. I'm always in a crunch, and I don't like that feeling of being in a crunch. So to make things or to get things done before the holiday season. So I'm just doing it now while I've got all the Christmas stuff still out. I know a lot of y'all have probably just like put all of your Christmas stuff away, but I've still got mine out and I'm going to use it. So there's that. I got a lovely, look at this beauty. This is a lovely postcard from Joanne Hodges. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Joanne, if you're watching. I think it is lovely. I love her work. And of course, I'll link her below. It is just so beautiful. Oh, and Joanne, if you watch my videos, Joanne is the one who inspired me to make my own postcards. Instead of just doing an image, just a beautiful image like she's done here, which is lovely. This is kind of like a Happy New Year card that she did postcard. I did like a holiday postcard, so that was super duper fun. So check out her videos. I'll link them below. And let's see what else. Some of the stuff I got while I was away, not all too exciting, but I did acquire this actually for free. This was at we go to a marine thrift store, and I always look in their books and magazines and stuff, and look at that. This is from the 70s. Vintage book of all about the Keys, and I love it. Oh my gosh, I love reading it and saying, oh yeah, I know where that is, so super cool and cute. And then I also got these. Look how beautiful those are. Oh my goodness, they are. And look at the packaging. Like, how sweet is that, right? It's like this is like felt almost, or like velvet maybe at one time. I'm not really sure. I wish there was a year on these. I don't think there is though. I don't know. Congress. I don't know. But look how pretty that is. They're just so beautiful, and they would go great in junk journals and things like that. I also got, sorry for the noise, I also got these, right? These are like ribbons and what are they called? What is that? Like baker's twine, I guess? Because one of the things I do want to do this year is make some junk journals. I've got about 3 or 4 in my head that I would like to make. Yeah. For friends. And so yeah, I got this. It was $8 for each, right? But then when you calculate it all out, it's like 30 cents a roll, so I couldn't pass it up, and my husband sweetly bought them for me. So I'm going to use those for junk journals and whatnot. And then I did get, this isn't really like a haul video, although it might be turning out to be one, huh? One of my sweet friends that is an online friend, she, I've known her for years, and she sent me like a whole package of stuff that she wasn't going to be using anymore. So this one here is like all kinds of ribbons and whatnot, right? So sweet of her. So sweet of her, my friend Linda. So all these beautiful ribbons and whatnot, because like I said, this year, it's not really a goal, but it's just something that I want to do, is work on making junk journals, you know, and these are really cute for either making ties, you know, or using them. Look how pretty that is. Or using them for, you know, sewing onto your pages or whatever the case is, you know. Super, super cute. I mean, the little one with owls, that looks fairly Christmassy. That might go in a Christmas book. Flowers and just so cute. So, Linda, if you're watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And you'll probably be seeing some of these items. Hint, hint. She also sent me, I hope there's not too much of a glare, but a lot of just little doodads, you know? Sweet little, just sweet little things to put in journals. I hope my dogs don't go crazy because they're driving me insane. A lot of different stickers. So yeah, I can't wait to use all of, look at those pretty things. Oh, so pretty. So I'm so thankful to her. There were some other things in here as well. Just super, super nice. And I was just so thankful. So thankful and blessed. And I appreciate it very much. And what else? Let's see. I did get a very sweet Happy Mail as well from a dear friend over across the pond. And she sent me, you know, some little doodads. Really sweet. A lady named Barbara over in the UK. A sweet little package. This is like an envelope made from very glittery. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like shimmery, maybe like that. Yeah, shimmery blue paper. Just beautiful. Oh, and there's her sweet little letter. And then look at these pretty little, if you can see them. Yeah, see? Oh, all these really pretty cottage images, thatched roofs. Oh, so beautiful. And then these beautiful painted papers. And I don't know what kind of paper this is. Maybe parchment, but they're like shimmery. Aren't those gorgeous, right? Ooh, yeah. So she sent me a whole lot of those, and those will be super fun to use. And they're all shimmery and lovely. And this is like old computer paper. How fun is it? Remember this? Oh my goodness. Remember this computer paper? Yeah. Oh, these might be like jelly prints is what they probably are. Oh, here's a little tidbit. Best wishes. So yeah, so thank you, Barbara. If you're watching, I really, really appreciate it. And I cannot wait to use all of these beautiful items. So that was that. And yeah. I think that's it. Maybe, possibly, hopefully, I don't know. Oh, I did harvest a few magazine pictures. These are from W Magazine, and so some of the pictures are like backgrounds that I pulled out, and like look at that luscious background, huh? And I love this one too. So some of them were backgrounds that I harvested, and then some were just beautiful women. So wouldn't she look gorgeous on this here? Hello. Yeah, I think I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and carve this part out here and then cut her out and stick her in there, right? Yeah. Oh, my dogs are going to go nuts. So that's what I did yesterday as well, because my husband wasn't feeling very well, and I was so glad to get home. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look at that. Look how cute that is, right? The animal pattern in the background, and then you just get a central image to put right on top. Roxanne? No, ma'am. Yeah, so I spent some time doing that yesterday. Look at that gorgeous girl. Yeah, so I did that, and yeah, so because I'd like to work on some collage work this year. I didn't really, did I do any collage work last year? I think at the beginning of last year, I finally finished my first and only collage book, but I have many more that I've already made up. I just need to work on it. So yeah, so I have some images for that now. I'd like to make junk journals, like I said. I would like to work on my drawing. I would like to work on my faces, which I don't think, no, this isn't the book. I don't think that I've done faces really since last year. Yeah. And then I just had it in my mind, that I wanted to make her. So I started on this thing. I just started out with her eye, and then I went from there. So it was super fun to do, and I really enjoy doing it. I really do. And I love pencil. I like the shading ability of pencil. I could probably do more shading on her. But yeah, I like the look of pencil versus like painting a face, or using markers, or using watercolor even, or any of that. Or even colored pencils. I just like the black and white. So I don't know. I'd like to do some more faces this year. And I'm going to take my dear friend Suzala's advice, and I'm going to try to do, just practice some generic drawing, just looking at something and trying to draw it. We'll see how that goes. What else? I think that's it. So yeah, I'm going to do the shout out video, hopefully coming up in the next week or two. And I'm not sure if there's anything else I need to catch y'all up on. I think I've rambled on long enough, right? So yeah, so I hope y'all are having a great beginning to your new year. And I hope y'all are doing well. And I will catch you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.